Hello, this is Harrison Patton with Centerra Co-op's grain marketing team coming to you from my home in Cardington, Ohio. I just wanted to reach out to all of our customers today and give them a brief update on what all is going on in the grain world today. As I'm sure most of you are aware, we really don't have a lot of good grain-related news to inform you about. I think the highlight of what we are seeing today and probably will stay in the spotlight for weeks to come is the rapid increase in tensions between the U.S. and China. This is due to the recent discoveries that COVID 19 allegedly may very well have been created in a laboratory in Wuhan. This was stated by Secretary of State Mike Pompeo just this past weekend. This information is worrying buyers and speculators that the U.S. may throw phase one of the trade deal out the window and put us back to square one from where we were in 2018 with increased tariffs on Chinese imported goods and the Chinese retaliating with similar tariffs on U.S. goods. If these allegations are proven to be true, it'll be interesting to see how many countries will react to it or how they will react to it and what kind of trade changes they may make with China if they continue to trade with China at all, that is. We're still seeing some goodwill purchases of beans here and there from China, which indicates that they still want to move forward with trade talks once the virus fears have subsided. But with Brazil having its biggest bean harvest on record, it can be assumed that China will continue to buy as many beans from them as possible to support its rapidly recovering sow herd. This in turn will continue to weaken our export program, which is the cornerstone for having strong futures. Moving to the wheat side, the USDA is keeping their eyes on the forecast in the wheat growing regions of Europe. We had some recent strength with reports that the area was suffering from lack of precipitation, but we just heard this past week that it has received a decent amount of rain and they are back on track with that, and they don't seem to be running into any problems at the moment. Um, we're still getting some mild support from several million bushels being sold to Egypt here and there. The current rating for wheat in the U.S. is about 55% good to excellent, and this number seems to be gaining a couple of ticks every week or so. For example, just about 2 weeks ago, the U.S. rating for wheat was about 50% good to excellent, just after that little frost that we had. Just to end this video on a positive note, I would like to point out the remarkable planning progress that we have made so far this marketing year. As a country, we are over halfway completed with corn and nearly one quarter completed with beans. This is obviously a lot better start to what we had last year or even the last 5 years before that. It's nice to see that Mother Nature is cooperating with us amid all the chaos that is going on in our country and our world. It's nice to see that we have one good thing going for us at the moment. To conclude this video, for those of you who are not aware, I send out my own personal commentary through email every Tuesday. This is just a brief summary of what futures have done over the last week and what agricultural impacting events have occurred and what events are coming up. If you would like to be put on the email recipient list, just contact one of the grain team members. Our phone numbers can be found on the Centerra Co-op Grain website, or if you call the grain office in Ashland, you will hear all of our numbers on a recording, and that number is 800-472-4644. That's all I have for you today. I wish all of you the best. Stay safe and stay healthy.